Hey, Doc, we better back up. We don't have enough road to get up to 88.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Great Scott! If my calculations are correct, it is now precisely October 21st, 2023. Yes, the future has finally arrived. And what a future it is, my friend. Flying cars, holographic displays, self-driving vehicles. The world has changed beyond recognition. But what has really caught my attention are these devices that everyone seems to be carrying around. Smartphones, they're called. People seem to be completely absorbed by them, never stopping to talk with each other or take a look at their surroundings. And not only are they ubiquitous, but they're also powered by AI gatekeepers who hold all the information in the world at the tips of their fingers. A remarkable development with cosmic significance, almost as if this is the temporal junction point for the entire space-time continuum. But the consequences of that could be disastrous. But even more concerning is the rise of AI technology like ChatGPT. The ability to hand over the responsibility of writing to machines is changing the way we communicate and interact. And the worst-case scenario? Well, it could cause a chain reaction that would unravel the fabric of space-time and destroy the entire universe. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. The destruction could be limited to just our own galaxy. Just joking, of course. What this all means is that we can't rely solely on technology to solve our problems. Human connection and communication are essential elements of a healthy society, and we must find a balance between our love of technology and our need for human interaction. But don't worry. It just means your future hasn't been written yet. Your future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one. This presentation has been created 100% by AI, and let me show you how it was done. Before I do, make sure you take 2 seconds to subscribe to this channel and like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Now let me show you how you can create an AI-generated video like this. GAllanRoberts.com is an excellent resource for tutorials and how-to articles on the latest AI software. A simple search for the topic you are interested in, and you will find the latest information on the tools to use. Please take advantage of my free mini-course on generating a 6-figure-a-year SaaS business with zero investment up front. The first step to creating an AI-generated video is to write a script. Most people roll their eyes in disgust when I mention writing because they remember the old days of pecking away at the keyboard for hours. Nowadays, we let OpenAI's ChatGPT-3 do the writing for us. Open ChatGPT-3 and ask it to write a 500-word video script with this scenario in the voice of your character. Scenario =, add your description here. Character =, add your description here. I'll run my prompt on the screen. Here are the results. You may have to edit something in your text editor and then copy and paste it back into ChatGPT-3 with a prompt like this. Rewrite this video script to make it 1,000 words long. Keep the words in quotations. Add your edited video script. Now you should have a working script. The next step is to go to 11labs.io and create your narration. 11labs has the most realistic AI voices that have dynamic ranges. Your voice can be happy. I am so glad to see you today. Or sad. Thank you for dropping by to see me today. I am so lonely. Or angry. Great! Why are you here? Don't you have anything better to do? You can use a stock voice or create your own. Copy and paste your script, choose a voice, and adjust the settings, if needed. Then click Generate. The next step is creating the images for our characters and backgrounds. There is a great step-by-step tutorial on Midjourney AI at gallanroberts.com/midjourney-image-pro-mpts/ Here's the image prompt that creates me and my background image. Note: to change my character's background to this bright green, I use FaceApp on my iPhone. More details on how to do this are on gallanroberts.com/midjourney-image-pro-mpts/ Let's animate your character. Go to d-id.com. Click on Create Video. Upload your character image. Upload your AI voiceover audio file and then Generate Video. Download your character video to your computer or iPhone. Let's combine your character video with the background image with a video editor. On the computer, you can use Shotcut, and on an iPhone, you can use CapCut. In your video editor, create a 1920 x 1080 video format. Place your background image on video layer 1 and make the time length match your character's video time. Place your character video as an overlay and use a filter to key out the green background color. Size and position your character video into your background. Export and upload your video to YouTube. Congratulations, you just created your own AI-generated video. Thank you so much for watching until the very end of this video. If you like this video, you are going to love this video. Click on this video now.
Guys, this is G Allan Roberts. I have an important message for you today. This is going to give you a plan for 2023. The economy right now is probably going into a depression. You've already seen banks failing and having to reach out to the government to bail them out. The FTX Bitcoin crash happened a few months ago. Just all this crazy stuff is going on right now. You are probably scared and you don't know what to do. You don't have a plan going forward. You're worried about losing your job, not having the money to pay your bills. You just don't know where to start. I wanted to give you a game plan for 2023 that you don't have to stress out. You don't have to worry about where you're going to find that next paycheck, where you're going to get that money from. And hopefully, if you stick through this entire video, you'll learn to trust what I'm telling you. I hope that you follow along with this video and you stick with this video for until the very end of this video, because I'm going to give you a game plan. It's not going to cost you any money to get the information. I'm going to give you all the information here on this video. You don't have to sign up or pay anything to get involved and to learn more information. I'm not selling information on this video. What I'm going to do is going to give you detailed information on what you should be doing right now, no matter what your occupation is, no matter what your situation is in life right now, what you need to be doing in order to lay the foundation that you can grow in 2023 and not be part of the mass of people that are desperate and are going to stay up worrying about how they're going to pay the bills and how they're going to survive this coming catastrophic event that's going to be happening at the end of this year, maybe in 2024. But you're going to set the foundation that you never have to worry again for your entire life, because you're going to be able to set up cash flows for yourself, and you're going to be able to do it with no money. Just going to be putting in a little bit of time and effort. And when you do that in a specific way, you'll be tapping into a $5 trillion market. A $5 trillion market or opportunity right now where you can take advantage of this opportunity. Now, I wrote this book back in 2016. It's called Retire Younger. In there, I laid out a game plan for generating cash flows. But this is an updated version of what the information is in this book. Obviously, things have changed since 2016, and I've learned a few things since 2016 because I've been talking about the cash flow system that's in this book right here, Retire Younger. You can get it free on my website at gallanroberts.com. Just sign up for the mini course. You'll get the free copy of this book, Retire Younger. It's a digital copy. You can read it. In there, I talk about a family story of mine, where I come up with this idea and what I've been working on in my business, in my life, that I can generate passive cash flows, that I don't have to stay up late at night worrying about my 9-to-5 job, whether I'm going to have it, if I'm going to have to move to another job in order to make more money, how to keep up with inflation, those type of things that everybody is worried about, right? Don't have to worry about it anymore because I started building this foundation for myself, and now I want you to implement it for yourself. Now, you don't have to be a millionaire to implement this system. In fact, you don't have to have any money to start this system. All you need to do is consistent effort building these foundational blocks, and it's a three-phase system. It's a three-phase system where it's like a staircase where you're going to go level to level until you are able to get to the level that you need to be at, because we all have a comfort zone, right? We all have a point where we have enough money coming in, we're able to pay our bills, it's keeping up with inflation, and we're comfortable, right? That comfort number it might be $2,000 a month, $5,000 a month, $10,000, $100,000 a month. There's people making $300,000 a month with this strategy that I'm going to lay out right now. I'm not at that point. I'm not going to say that I'm an expert and I know how to make $300,000 a month, but I know that people who implement this exact system, this exact strategy, are making $300,000 a month. I can Dominic, okay? Dominic is one of them. Chase is another one. I can name these people, right? They are making $300,000 a month, and these are real people who started out from where you are now, and they have built a business based on these strategies that I'm going to give you in this video. Okay, I apologize if I'm a little bit spatic. This is off the cuff. I'm just giving you this information because it's on my mind, and I just like a lightning bulb went off in my brain, and it's like I have all these pieces to the puzzle, and I'm going to lay these pieces of the puzzle out to you that I've been working on for the last since 2016, right? 2016. I've been working on these puzzle pieces, and I haven't really formulated them into a complete puzzle, into a complete image until right now. And this is the year that you need to implement this system, okay? Let's get into it. First thing you need to do is start a SaaS business that your clients are going to be local businesses, okay? My SaaS business, which you can plug in for free, you become an affiliate of it. You can go to oneinboxapp.com, scroll down to the bottom of the page, sign up for the affiliate program. I'll send you an affiliate link once you sign up for that. Then you're going to go to Yelp near me, right? Yelp.com/near me. You're going to find a business, and I would do home services. And you're going to start calling businesses and home services in your local area. You're going to offer them a free chat bot, right? A free chat bot from my website, right? You're going to offer them a free chat bot, and I want you to meet with them in person. It's $97 a month for the basic level of the software. The software does many different components in the business. When you sit down with the business owner, you then discuss where they're at with their business. Every business needs more customers. Every business needs ways to communicate with their clients. When they call in, do they have automatic text messaging? Okay. Calls a business that no one answers the phone. 60% of the time, no one answers the phone. Instead of going voicemail, it would go to voicemail, and then it would send them a text message saying, hey, sorry I missed your phone call. Is there something I can help you with right quick? Now, this text message goes to the business owner as well. They know that somebody called. The text message, if they reply to the text message, that text message reply is then sent to the business owner can text right there on the spot, or he can have an assistant do it. And this is one thing that you can sell them, and it's just $100 a month, right? $97 a month for this automatic thing. Whatever it is, sell them something small. Then once you get comfortable with that business owner, then go back to them and say, hey, it looks like you have lots of things going on in your business, and I see some bottlenecks in your business. So this is called a remote integrator. And when you're a remote integrator, you're taking a piece of software and you're solving problems in that business, whether it's a marketing problem or it's an organization fulfillment problem, right? Scheduling, those type of things. This all can be solved with this. You can go to the business owner and say, hey, would you like us to set this up for your business? It'd be $500, right? A setup fee. Or you could do a remote integrator where you could spend the day in the office and get a fee of $2,500, right? You would get a fee of $2,500 per business to sit in their office, meet with their employees, look over their financials, their marketing efforts, all those type of things, and come up with a game plan, right? Implement that plan using the software. So set the software up with the automations and the integrations that they need for that business to run smoothly. Teach their employees how to use the software and how to update things and check things and make sure that they're in constant communication with their clients and customers. You can be a remote integrator for $2,500. Now, if they want you to come back on a recurring basis, then offer, hey, I'll come back on a recurring basis Don't pay me anything more than $2,500, but I want a piece of the equity of this business. I'll help market this company, get more clients in the door, help it streamline itself and do automation each quarter of the business. And all I want in return is a percentage of the equity of our efforts. All right. Could start out with just the equity of the new business, right? New business revenue, I want a percentage of that. Or it could be overall equity of the entire company. This can all be negotiated later. It's just work for equity type of situation. These are just the phase one of this, right? Start out with a free SaaS software that you can sell to businesses, right? This just the $97 is $97 a month. That's recurring. You get 50% commission. That's $47 a month per business that you sign up for that. Then you can do the remote integrator and you can have us set up the software for them. It's $500 for that. You get 50% of that. That's $250 right there per business, and 97 recurring or 47 recurring for you. And then $2,500 if you get to keep all of that. $2,500. You're the remote integrator. You're going into that business. You're finding the bottlenecks, implementing marketing strategies, implementing automations and fulfillment strategies in that business so that the business becomes more profitable and more efficient. Then, if you build a better relationship, all that equity goes to you as well. This is how you get started building a SaaS business for free. You also have the option to actually white label your own version of the software, and we can talk about that further, but that's going to require a monthly recurring financial obligation on your part. That's entirely optional, but you can white label this software and you can build your own white label version of the software. But for now, you can go to oneinboxapp.com, sign up for the affiliate link, and we can get started from there. I have free training in my mini course that will get you started in the right direction with that. Now, phase two. Now, the biggest demographic that we're actually going after when we're working with businesses is the baby boomer generation. They're retiring at record numbers, and over the next decade till 2030, the baby boomers are continuing to go into retirement. They have $5.1 trillion in assets that are available for acquisition. Our next phase is going to be business acquisitions. All right, small businesses, these are not franchises. We're not buying franchises. We're not buying anything with proprietary information, but we're buying small businesses. These are plumbers, electricians, laundromats, any local business that you can think of, even SaaS businesses like e-commerce businesses or businesses that are sell a product or service, any of those type of businesses that the owner is thinking about or considering retirement. And how to buy a business with no money, right? Or for very little money. Basically, you want to find a business that's profitable, right? That has a profit at the end of the year. And you want it to be around for at least 5 years, and you want it to show a trend that it has consistent profit every single year. You don't want to buy a business that's in trouble, right? You don't want to buy a business that's over leveraged. You don't want to buy a business that has no future, right? Maybe at the time that the business was open, everybody wanted that product or service. And over time, that product or service has become less and less desirable. There's plenty of businesses. I had a video production business, for instance, right? A video production business, but then the technology had changed, right? The technology changed from, I used to deliver my videos on DVD, right? Then YouTube came along, the iPhones came out, and it put my video production business out of business because of technology, right? Because everybody had an iPhone in their pocket. They could shoot their own videos. They could upload it to YouTube, share it with their friends and family. They no longer needed my service of video production. This is a type of business that I would not buy because of that. The other thing would be like a direct mail or direct marketing business that doesn't also offer digital marketing as part of their package. They do old direct mail where they're just mailing things with a postage stamp through the U.S. mail. Those, who does that anymore, right? It's all digital, right? People find businesses online. So this is why we're starting a SaaS business up front. If we could replace the clients and upgrade, if we could get that client list and then upgrade those digital from doing direct mail, right, traditional, to digital marketing, we could convert those customers into a high paying residual type of business. I'm going in the weeds there, but basically there's businesses that are produced profits. For instance, you might find a plumbing business that's been in business for 20 years or more, and the owner all of a sudden has reached retirement age and he wants to sell, he wants to get out, or he has an illness in the family, or he is ill, or she is ill, and they just want out of the business. They need to get out in a hurry. You could come in, you can purchase this. Most businesses sell between 2 and 4x, a multiple of 2 or 4x of the profit of the business, or the EBITDA of the business, right? What's left after paying taxes, employees, and everything in the business. Whatever's left at the end of the year, you take the EBITDA number and you multiply that by 2 or up to 4, depending on the type of business and the amount of revenue that business is producing. The profits are, that's where you're going to multiply, and you're going to offer that. Now you can go, and if you have money from your SaaS business, you can take the SBA will give you a loan up to 90% of the purchase price of that business. Let's say, make it a round number, the profits every year were $100,000 on that business. You're going to offer $200,000 for that business, right? Now you can go to SBA and get a loan for the $200,000 minus 10%, which is $20,000 that you have to come out of pocket, right? If you have $20,000, or you could get investors to loan you the $20,000, and you can do that. You have to do that legally for the SBA, but they can be a partner. You can get partners, and they can provide the $20,000, and then you can be out of pocket. And usually, if you look at the analytics sheet, you can see how much income that businesses bring in every year, and then you can calculate whether that's going to be profitable after you have the service of the loan and all that calculated, and you can figure out if you're still going to make a profit on that deal. And if you're going to make a profit on that deal, then go ahead and purchase that. Now I'm going to put a sheet on this screen right now. It's going to go over a real life deal. You can see how that is calculated. On the screen right now, you see a real life deal. This is a deal that's purchased with an SBA loan. You can see the revenues is $1.5 million. The profits was $548,000. The purchase price was a multiple of 1.5x. The valuation was $822,000. The closing payments or down payments was $164,000. With the SBA loan or seller financing, we had to raise $657,000. The monthly profits was $45,000. The SBA loan payments at 7% was $9,924. The monthly payouts to the buyer was $35,742. Our cash on cash return, if we paid $164,000, was 188%. This deal alone would replace the $428,000 salary in 1 year. All right, the steps here to buy a business are very simple. Basically, you're going to reach out to businesses in your certain niche or industry, and you're going to offer to set up a SaaS business or SaaS software in their business. When you're building this relationship with these business owners, you just kind of bring up the topic, would you be willing to sell your business if the price was right? If the price was good, would you be willing to sell your business? During this conversation, you'll either get a yes or a no, or you could ask for a referral. You would say, hey, do you know any other business owners that are thinking about selling or would possibly sell their business in the future? You would get referrals and build this network. But the catalyst for having these conversations is going to be building this SaaS business. You want to have this routine or this marketing campaign about reaching out to business owners and offering them the SaaS service, software as a service, right? To help them make their business more profitable. During these conversations, you're going to be able to find those business owners who would be willing to sell their business for cash. You're going to privately build up your empire and get more and more cash. And again, in 2023 is the best time because these are going to be stressful times for business owners. And some of them are going to give up the ghost and say, you know what? I'm out. I've fought the good fight. I'm done. I'm good. I'm out. I'm out of here. Okay. This brings me to the third phase that you're going to want to implement in 2023. Like I said, the baby boomers are the largest generation and they're retiring at record numbers. What that means is that they have billions, even trillions of dollars in assets. One of those being is their real estate holdings, right? Their house, right? Most baby boomers have paid off their house. But what is going to be required as they age and grow older? There's going to be a point where they can no longer live in their home. They have to move into a long-term care facility. Long-term care requires money between $4,000 and $8,000 a month. And Medicaid, Medicare, all these government programs do not pay for your expenses to go into long-term care. Where are they going to get the assets? First, they're going to go with their retirement accounts. They're going to go their savings and any other cash assets that they have. Once they go through those cash assets, right? The only asset that they have paid in full, and these long-term care providers put their house in reserve so that they can, after the person passes on, they can then use the house as collateral to put a lien against, right? To put a lien against, they get their money. Instead of that, you're going to come in as an investor and you're going to offer to buy their house. Now, you don't have to come up with the money to buy their house. I have investors ready and willing to buy a house at the right price. What you're going to do is you're going to offer, obviously I can't give you all the training in this video, but it's free. You just go to gallanroberts.com and go to my mini course. Click the button that says sign up for my mini course. In there, there's a whole module on how to structure these deals. But basically, you're going to network in your local community. You're going to reach out, find the people that are going into long-term care, and you know that they need to sell their house. You're going to set up a meeting with the family. You're going to meet with them. You're going to say, hey, I'll be willing to buy your house for X number of dollars. I close all cash. I'm not getting a loan. I don't have to qualify for a loan. I'm going to give you all cash. What would be the best price for the house? And once they give you a price, then negotiate the price even a little bit lower. Say, hey, this is an older house. It needs to replace the roof replaced. It needs to update the kitchen. Needs to update the bathroom. And I'm going to have to hold on the property. I'm going to have to put money into the property. That being said, would you accept this price? Okay. Once you do that, you sign. You come to me. I'll send you a contract for that property. That contract will have the buyer of that contract will sign it, and you will make a percentage of that sale. Where the profit is from that sale, you'll make 25%. 25% of the profit from that deal, okay? Whatever that is, I can't give you the numbers because it depends on the house and the property and the location. those type of factors. But just know that there's no money out of your pocket. We sign the contract. You sign the contract. And when that deal closes, we sell it for a profit. You then get a check in the mail for 25% of that transaction. And that's how you make money with people who own homes in the baby boomer generation who have to move into long-term care. They need to raise cash right then to pay for their long-term care. They're going to get a lump sum of money for their house, and they're going to use that to pay for long-term care and their monthly expenses. The other thing is when a person goes into long-term care and they can no longer afford to make the $4,000, $8,000 payments, what they have to do is then become ward of the state, or basically go into Medicare, right? And this is where the government picks up the bill. But in order to do that, they have to sell all their assets. All their assets, they can have up to $2,000 to their name, right? And then the government comes in and starts paying the bills. Once they do that, they have to sell all their assets. Their house being the asset, they have to sell it, and they have to sell it quickly and get whatever cash they can get for it, and then give that off to the long-term care facility so that they can pay their bills. Either way, they're going to have to sell the house, okay? There's no ifs, ands, or buts, unless they have financial wherewithal to be able to pay for long-term care up to the point where they pass on, and they can transfer the house to a family member, son or daughter, or otherwise, right? Then the house would transfer to them. And many times, the son or daughter who inherits a house, guess what? They really don't want the house. They don't want to live there. They're thinking about fixing it up, renting it out, those type of things, and it never really works out because they've never done that before. They really don't know what they're doing. They realize that the cost to upkeep this house is going to be more expensive than the actual get the renter in there, and then the renter ends up not paying or destroying the house or damaging the house, and they have to repair that, and it becomes a real headache for them, and then you can buy the house from them as well. You want to stay in contact if they end up inheriting a house. You want to stay in contact with them and follow up with them just to see if everything's still good, right? These are the things that you can do to start generating cash flow. And then these three strategies that I just talked about: starting a SaaS business with zero money, buying a business with zero money, and buying houses with zero money, right, are the three strategies where you can start building cash flow for yourself and your family in 2023. These are the strategies. I know right now it looks pretty bleak and you feel like things are out of control, right? You feel like things are out of control. Totally understand it, totally get it. And you need to focus on your inner self and know that you are stronger. You have the power within you to move on, to forge forward, and to set up a business plan that works for you and your family. I'm here for you. We got a support group here at gallanroberts.com. I want you to know that I'm here for you. I'm here. You can jump on the phone call with me. I can walk you through your particular situation, and we can walk through any struggles, any obstacles that you're facing right now. We can walk through this individually over the phone, and I'll be glad to walk any individual through that. But first thing you need to do is go to oneinboxapp.com and sign up for the free affiliate program, right? Then start building, go through the video training, then start reaching out to business owners in your local area, start building relationships, start signing them up for the software, start finding ways to do remote integration, start finding ways to build equity from that business, right? Say, hey, I'll be doing this every quarter. I'll be coming in, updating this every quarter. I just want a piece of the equity, a piece of the profits from our efforts. That's all I need. You don't have to pay me monthly or quarterly. All you need to do is just whatever money we make together, give me a percentage of the profit. And then casually ask, if I were to offer you a good price for this business, would you be willing to sell it to me? All right. Then, or do you know anybody who is a business owner who would be willing to sell? That's phase two. Third thing is start building relationships with people in the long-term care industries. These are social workers. These are in-home care providers. These are hospice, but you really can't make a connection with them. But just know, just keep your ear out for people that go into hospice, because you know those are the people that you want to contact in, because they are in their final stages of life and they are not likely to recover from being in hospice, but some of them do. That being said, just network out, find those people, volunteer at places, volunteer at different activities. There's different organizations within your community that do volunteer work. Reach out to people, connect with people, and keep your ears out for people who are going into long-term care. Then reach out to them, set up a meeting, see if there's a need to sell the house. If there's a need to sell the house, offer them a price. Contact me. I'll send you a contract to buy their house, put you on as a partner, 50-50 partner in this deal. You get 25% of the overall profit of the business. The other 50% goes to my money investors, right? They have to have a part in the deal as well. That's where 50%. I'm sharing my 50% with you. That's why you get 25%. And then the other 50% goes to my money investors who pay cash to make a profit on these inches. I hope that uncovers some details for you here. This is what you need to do to set a firm foundation for you and your family in 2023. Don't be stressed out about the things that are going to happen, the businesses that are going to fail, the economy that's going to fail, the banks that are going to fail, the value of your money decreasing every day. These are all stressors that we all go through. But just know in the end that things are going to turn around. Things are going to get better. That things don't always stay bad. You can look at history throughout time and you can see that things get bad and then they come back. It's like this wave that goes up and down. Things go bad, crash, things come back up, all-time high, right? Then go back down. This is just a natural cycle that we go through all the time. Some of them are a little severe, and some of them, better than others or less severe than others. Just know that things are going to get better, but you need to put in the effort now. You can't rely on your 9 to 5 to provide that paycheck, to provide that stability in your life. You need to become business owners. Now, in the past, everybody was a business owner, right? All our ancestors were business owners, and they then evolved into becoming workers, right? And then the whole education system got set up to be workers, right? Now we're in this thing where the mindset, you go to school, get a good job, work for 40 years, retire at age 65. Now they're going to raise it to 70. That old way of thinking is no longer the thing. That's why I wrote this book back in 2016, right? To get you out of thinking of that model. The model in this book talks about setting up cash flows. Just like I said right here in my little presentation today, you need to set up cash flow that you're no longer obligated by this system that's been set up over decades to entrap you and enslave you into this way of thinking. I want you to break free from that. I want you to break out from that. I want you to become independent and free, right? When you do that, cash is freedom for most people. If you have a stable cash flow coming in every single month that doesn't require your time or effort to get, that is the ideal setup for any individual. And whatever that number is, whatever that amount of monthly income that you need to have coming in is up to you. I would stay frugal, right? I would stay within your budget, right? There's a certain standard of living where, it's just Okay, who needs all that? Who needs a big house? Who needs that, that $100,000 car, right? Who needs all that kind of stuff? Who needs the yachts? If you want a yacht, there's plenty of yachts sitting right there that you can rent out for the day if you want a yacht, okay? Don't buy a yacht, don't buy a jet plane, and don't buy an expensive car. You can rent these things out. Big house, if you want to live in a big house, rent it out. Okay. That's my rant. Other than that, live in a modest house, live in a modest living. Give me 5 seconds. I'll show you the one idea that's going to make you $1 million over the next 36 months. Today I'm going to show you how to start a 6-figure SaaS business for free, no money out of pocket, completely free. Stay tuned. I'll show you step by step how you can get started today. Start completely free today. Now, I'm not going to ask you to sign up for Go High Level, which is the SaaS company that we're going to start. Instead, I'm going to tell you how to join my own white label of Go High Level, which is called One Inbox App. Get signed up for that completely free today and no money out of pocket today. Traditionally, what you would have to do is you'd have to go sign up for Go High Level. And it's $497 a month to get the agency level white label copy of Go High Level. That's risky, right? I don't want you to risk that money coming out every month until you get your first couple clients. After that, you can upgrade and then you can keep 100% of the money. What I'm saying to you today is that you can sign up for my affiliate program, oneinboxapp.com. And you go to the link at gallanroberts.com/go. It will take you directly to the sign up page. You just leave your name, email, phone number, and then once you're inside my membership area, there's a form in there where you can sign up for the affiliate program. You just leave your basic information. I'll show you that in just a second, how you can get signed up for the affiliate program. But just know that you can make commissions on everything that's for sale on oneinboxapp.com. Everything that's for sale that's on oneinboxapp.com, you can make 50% commission on all these different services that we offer on oneinboxapp.com. $97 would be 50% of that. $97 plus $500 setup fee, you get 50% of that. $297 a month, a $500 setup fee, you get 50% of that. That's how you make your money promoting One Inbox App. Again, go to my website at gallanroberts.com/go. Sign up for my mini course. Inside the mini course, you can sign up for the affiliate program. You'll see a form that looks like this where you can sign up, leave your name, your email, your phone number, the company name, and then your website. And that's all you need to sign up for the affiliate program. Then on the 20th of every month, you'll send out your commissions and you'll get 50% of everything that's sold on the website, oneinboxapp.com. Okay? There's no money out of pocket. It's free to sign up, and you're not going to have to pay a monthly fee to see if this business is good for you. Let's show you how to start promoting One Inbox App and how you can start making money right now. The nice thing about a SaaS software, which is software as a service, is that it's a utility. Basically, it's like a phone bill that comes out every month or an electric bill that comes out every month. Once they have this app, it becomes a utility to that business, and that business builds around this utility different marketing systems and different communication systems and automations inside their business. Becomes monthly expense that they have to pay in order to reap the benefits from the software. It's an all-in-one app. Basically, you can check your text messages, your emails, your DMs, and your phone messages all in one app. And there's automations within that to automate between your website, between your office staff, and all your employees can have access to this app. And therefore, they can follow up with their clients and convert more leads into customers and clients. That being said, once you sign up a business, then it's a monthly residual recurring amount of money that comes in. Let's say you were able to sign up 10 customers with your affiliate link. that you'll get at my website at gallanroberts.com/go. Right? You can use that affiliate link and you go out and prospect, like I'm going to show you in the slides how to do that, and find customers in your local area, businesses in your local area that are looking to sign up for this, okay? And I'll show you how to convert these very quickly and very easily and very simply. Let's say you had 10 clients per month that sign up. That's $97 plus the $500 setup fee. That's $5,970. Now you'll get 50% of that, plus you'll have the recurring $970 a month recurring. You'll get 50% of that every single month. And so if you were to do this on your own, where you have to come out of pocket and pay that $500 a month to do your own white label agency, at the end of the year, you would gross $135,000. But if you do it through my affiliate program, you will get $67,830 a year. If you do this consistently, sign up 10 customers a month and get the recurring income, this is approximately what you would be earning. Now, I can't guarantee anything. All these earnings are not typical. It's for entertainment value only, and you may earn nothing. If you do no work, you will earn nothing. But this is probably the easiest and free method for getting customers and clients and earning an income online that I've ever seen in my life. And I've been online since 2000, okay? The year 2000. I've been online for over 20 years now. And I've been doing affiliate marketing the entire time. I had a video production business and other businesses. I helped many people online make an online over the years. And this is the best opportunity I've ever seen. If you're interested in this, 30, 60, 90 days, and see if this is a good fit for you. It's no money out of pocket. All you got to do is go to my link at gallanroberts.com/go and get started today. Here you go. At the end of the 12 months, you have 120 clients under you with your affiliate link, and that would be a recurring income of $67,830 for that year. You could do more than this, or you could get your own white label at some point and then break off from my affiliate program, but you would still get this recurring income. Any customers that you had sign up under me, you would still get this recurring income coming in every single year. The recurring income is $11,640. You get 50% of that, so it's around $5,000 or $6,000. And you would get that on a yearly basis. These customers tend to stay a long time. This is a utility that's built into their business, into their marketing systems, and forth. I'm going to show you how to get into this completely free, and I'm going to show you how to get completely free leads, take notes, or whatever you need to do. And this is also available inside my mini course, where I teach you step by step all the steps in detail that I'm going to go through right here on these slides, okay? There's absolutely no risk to get started today. Trying it to see if it's a good fit for you. This is a great way to do that. Again, it's a free affiliate link, and anything that's for sale on oneinboxapp.com, you'll get 50% of that. You'll get weekly training. We have weekly phone calls where you can Zoom in and be on the call, and we can troubleshoot or overcome any objections that you're having with your program. This is one-on-one support as well. You can email me or text me with my private number that you'll get once you're a member inside my mini course, and you can text message me any questions or email me any questions to my support email at any time, and I'll give you one-on-one support that. All right, why am I excited about this? Because there's 3.5 million small businesses in the United States, and they all need this communication system and software in their business. And the old ways of phone tag systems and duct tape and putting systems together from different pieces of software is outdated. And this system has all-in-one encompassed inside it, and it has all the features that a business needs for a integrated system. That's why One Inbox app is the most important system that any business can put into their business that will eliminate bottlenecks, allow automation, and allow to grow that business through automation. Here's how you prospect. First of all, you're going to go to yelp.com/near me, and it's going to bring up a bunch of different results of local businesses in your local area. Once you do that, Yelp has done 90% of the legwork for you. They found all the businesses in your local area, and they've done all the marketing and prospecting to find these businesses. What you're going to do is you're going to go to home services, and you're going to find businesses in home services, because these are the lowest hanging fruit in any market, and they have the highest paying clients in any market, next to dental and chiropractic and spas, those type of things. I would shy away from those, because every other marketer out there is going after dental clients, after chiropractors, and after spas. I would stay away from those clients, and I would go after the low hanging fruit. Now, we're not trying to sell them a $2,000 package. All we're trying to sell them is the $97 a month. Whatever you can offer them for $97 a month is all that that they need. Maybe it's just a chat widget that they want to put on their website, or maybe it's the email system or the text messaging system. You can easily sell that for $97 a month and just have them use that one utility in the One Inbox app, and maybe that's all they need for their business. Or you can upgrade them into the advertising and marketing system that we offer too, whichever way that you want to play it. But the first thing I would offer them is something really small. Maybe give them a free chat widget, and I would set that up for you. You wouldn't even have to do that, but you could offer that to your customers just to get your foot in the door, and then go back to them at a later time and say, hey, did you like the chat widget? Have you found it useful? And they're already in the system. Now all you got to do is upgrade them to a different package or a different feature in the app, and all of a sudden they're a monthly recurring customer coming in, and you can upgrade them at any time and sell them additional services. And if you where you feel comfortable, you can offer your services as a remote integrator, where you can go into their business and offer to consult in their business and to engineer a system inside their business so that they can get more sales, more customers, more clients, and be more efficient at doing. And you can charge up to $2,500 just for one day of sitting in their office, working with their employees, and showing them this system and how to integrate the different features and components in this system to make their business run more fluently. And you can keep 100% of that money and use my affiliate program, or you can upgrade at some point and white label your own version of Go High Level, whichever way works for you. But this is a completely free business to start today. What you do is you find a business in there, you go to their website, and you offer, okay, what are the services that they offer, and then you're going to write them a text message and an email and see if they get a response. Or do you only offer the XYZ, or do you also offer this other service as well? And just see if they give you a response. If they give you a response, then you're going to reply, great. My One Inbox app helps you automate and get 10 to 15 clients a month for just $97 a month. Plus, I do work on your behalf for free. Would it be worth a chat? Okay. And then you could send them the affiliate link that you get, or you could put your phone number in here if you want to have them call you directly, or your email in there if you want to have them email you directly. Or if you have a website, you could send your own website link right there, or you could send your Calendly link right there. Or if you have the One Inbox app, if you paid $97 a month, you could get access to the One Inbox app. You can automate this entire process, and in my membership site, I show you how to automate this with One Inbox app and how to set up the automation. All you do is enter the business's name, the phone number, the email, and then it will automatically send out the text message and wait for a reply. When it replies, it will automatically send out this message with your link, and it will link to your calendar link inside of One Inbox, and you can set up a calendar appointment with this customer, or you can send up a Zoom meeting with this customer, and they can be entered into your funnel, and then you can follow up. I would highly recommend that if you're going to sell this, that you're going to set up an appointment with them to see them in person or to see them over Zoom, have a Zoom meeting with them. When you do that process, you're going to have these meetings set up or these appointments. And then if they don't respond, what I do is have it go into, I just call everybody back that didn't respond to me during the week on a Thursday. Monday through Thursday, I'm sending out text messages and emails. I'm not responding other than if they respond back to me. And then on Thursday, I give a call to everybody. And then over the phone, you can do the same thing. Do you offer this? And talk about the 10 to 15 clients with just $97 a month. Would you be interested in learning more? Then great. I'd love to show it to you. When would you be available to meet? And then set up the appointment over the phone. Once you get into the meeting, once you're either meeting on Zoom or you're meeting on in person, you want to follow a certain format. Basically, you want to ask a lot of questions. What and how questions are the big key. You don't want to ask why questions because some people get offended when you ask why they do something, like you're accusing them of not doing it correctly or doing it wrong. You don't want to ask that. You say what and how. And I have a whole list of questions in a PDF, which I'm going to show you in just a second. And then overcoming objections, and then remember to start selling something small like a chat widget that you can give away for free. Get them into the system, and then you can upsell them big. You can upsell them to $500 a setup fee, or you can do higher monthly fees depending on what their needs in the company is. What I've done is inside the membership site, inside the mini course at gallanroberts.com/go, you sign up for the free mini course. In there's a downloadable PDF that's a 20-page PDF that walks you through the closing process that we use here at One Inbox, and shows you how you can use your own personal story to overcome objections. It shows you the questions to ask, the what and how questions to ask your prospect. It goes through the different phases of the meeting and exactly how to close them into this business and how to inquire about their business and how to get them to give you information about their business so that you can find the right fit for their business. And it's being a doctor, right? You don't just automatically give somebody a prescription for something unless you investigate what symptoms they're having and what their medical history is before you decide whether they need a prescription or some kind of treatment. You want to make sure that the customer is a good fit for this software and that it can benefit their business. If not, you can always just make a friend or make a referral out of this. Hey, do you have any business owners in the area that might be able to use the software for themselves? And then you can get referred to another customer, right? And that's how you use this closing system, and it gives you step by step. But you have to go to gallanroberts.com/go in order to get access to this PDF. That's free. It's totally free. You can download it once you're a member at gallanroberts.com/go. Now you know step by step how to start a completely free 6-figure SaaS business step by step. What I would recommend is that you prospect 30 leads a day. If you do 30 leads a day consistently over time, you will get your 10 clients a month and your 120 clients a year. You'll be able to build your 6-figure business right here for free, started for free right here. All you got to do is go to gallanroberts.com/go and sign up for free. It's just your name, your email, your phone number, and you're signed up for my mini course. And then once you're in there, you have access to all the training, and you have ability to jump on the calls that we do weekly. And once you're on that call, you can tell me, we can go over your business and what you're doing and how you can objections, any troubleshooting that we need to do. You can join our community and see what other people are doing, and definitely want to join gallanroberts.com/go. Right now you have a choice whether you can either stay on the path that you're on now, trying different business opportunities and trying to make money online, which I know you are interested in, otherwise you wouldn't be in this video, and doing it on your own, trying to figure this out on your own. Or you could take my 25 years of experience of helping people build affiliate businesses online and this great software at oneinboxapp.com and applying it in your local area, building this business, following a step-by-step system, which I just outlined here, and building that six-figure or more per year income. And you can do it in record time because you're following a complete system and you have support of a community at oneinboxapp.com, at gallanroberts.com, and you can get this done very quickly. The choice is up to you whether you want to get started for free today, or you want to join somebody else's program, or you want to try different business opportunities. Maybe you want to go into crypto that lost 50% of its value over the last few months. If you want to try real estate and lose a bunch of money that way, or you want to try other affiliate programs that don't really work out and are boilerplate affiliate offers where you're just trying to get people looped into selling a product or service or buying information on how to make money online, and then you just sell other people on the same product on how to make money online. That doesn't make any sense. This is an actual service, a software that people use as a utility. It's a basic core thing that they need in their business. It's just like having a phone or having an email or having a website, right? It's a core utility that they need to integrate all their different systems in their business and to allow them to close more leads and to be more efficient in their business, and then have their business be more profitable. Hi, thanks so much for clicking this video and checking it out. My name is Jeff. We don't know each other, but I think it's amazing that we can actually connect over the internet. When I was a teenager, the internet didn't even exist. So the fact that we can actually connect over thousands of miles via video is amazing. And I want to take this relationship even a little further, because at the end of the video, I want to invite you to schedule a discovery call with me and see if we're a good fit. So basically what I do is I help grow consulting businesses, coaching businesses, SaaS businesses, and types of businesses. Or if you're an individual who is looking to leave their 9-to-5 and find a career online with a consulting business that can be automated, can grow exponentially over time, a consulting business is a great fit. Watch the rest of this video. I'm going to show you my life funnel system and how it works. At the end of the video, I want you to click the button to set up a discovery call. There's no obligation. Just want to get to know you better and see if we're a good fit. Go ahead and watch the rest of the video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. I'm super excited to share this information with you. I help people break the chains of their 9-to-5 or careers. To live an intentional life, you must replace your current source of income that will give you the time freedom to live your best life. In most cases, I help people make the transition in as little as 90 days. Let's make the best use of time together today and take your first step toward time freedom in your life right now. Do I have your permission?
On New Year's Eve, I wrote down 2 words that were my goal, and those 2 words were more life. So this is not my office. Right now, I'm here, just my girlfriend and I in this beautiful home in Costa Rica. There is the water. It's beautiful. We're sitting on 19 acres right now. It's a gorgeous home, but this has to do with what this video is about. So for the longest time, I ran my business the way that all of the online gurus and the books and, you know, the online CEOs tell you to do, right? I sacrificed. I spent years and years building it up. I spent years and years trading my time for money. And the idea was I spent so much of my time to make enough money, sacrificing relationships, my health, happiness, so that later on in life, when I made enough money doing that stuff, I could repair those relationships and get happiness. So even just the logic behind that is flawed in itself. But obviously, when you're in the middle of it and everybody's telling you to do these things, like grind 18 hours a day and you have to build a business this way and et cetera, you don't think about it. And it wasn't really until I actually started getting around some other people who were making more money than me, and they were living the life that I wanted to live. And I just simply asked them, like, how did they do it? Or how did they end up creating that life. And they just kept it really simple. And I'm going to break down what they told me and what I learned about and why I live my life this way now. And so I'm not going to get into systems and teams and people. I'm just going to talk about the mindset behind it. So what I realized is that, okay, brother, if you keep on sacrificing all of your entire life, and you keep on sacrificing your friendships, your relationships, and all this stuff to build this business, even if you eventually do achieve this, whatever number it is, $100 million, $1 billion, you know, what is it going to be for, and who are you going to share it with? And you can't take it to the grave with you. Said this, and I didn't make it a reality, like I didn't force myself to do it, then I would just find every free second that I could, and I would be working on my business. So instead, what I started doing was I started literally scheduling out vacations and trips, and I started making activities in my calendar that I couldn't miss so that I wouldn't resort just to working in the business. And that's exactly what happened. I actually, in 2021, I learned how to fly a plane. A lot of people ask me, why did I learn how to fly a plane? It was like for that exact reason there. And then the second thing that I ended up doing as well was that I ended up buying a plane in 2021 as well. So I bought a plane, I learned how to fly. I went on over 12 different vacations that I purchased at the beginning of the year, so I knew I'd have to take time off. Some of them including going to places like Italy where there was literally no cell reception or Wi-Fi, so I couldn't really work at all. I was forced to remove myself from my business. So worked less, had more fun, enjoyed more of my life, and I made 3.5 times, literally millions of dollars in take-home profit. So the reason I'm shooting this message to you guys is because now I'm in Costa Rica again, and I'm pretty much doing the same thing. I am creating a life, and this year I want to have more life than I did last year, and I want to 5 times what we. And the way that I'm going to be able to do that is obviously through systems, processes, building, you know, additional sales assets, creating great offers, having great clients. But I think it all starts with right here in the mindset and making sure you're building something and you're energizing yourself enough and excited enough about something and working on the most important task and either delegating and eliminating out everything else. So
Great. Let me guide you through a mental exercise that transformed my life just a few years ago. I will need your total focus for the next few minutes. I'll wait. Let's get started now. This is called the mountaintop experience. Take a deep breath and now exhale. Feel the air in your lungs as the cool, fresh air passes through your airways. Now close your eyes and imagine that you are standing on top of a mountain in your mind. The warm summer breeze blows past your face and ears. You look down into the valley below and see the green grass and trees and a winding stream. The sunlight reflects on the water of the distant stream. I want you to imagine that this stream represents your life. As far as you can see, to your left is your birth, and as far as you can see, to the right is your death. All the memories you will ever have are in this stream of life, past, present, and future. Remember all those times you had with your friends, family, and loved ones. Please take a minute and relive them. Okay, now look at your present timeline. Are you living your best life? 90% of people answer no to this question. Why is the answer no? It's one or more of these reasons: health, wealth, or relationships. To live your best life, you must have the time freedom to do the things you want to do without the constraints of a 40-hour work week or lack of funds. Let's imagine that you had all the time and money to do what you want. What would that look like for you? This should be a moment of clarity for you. Elon Musk said recently, humanity should strive to create a future that you are excited about. Now that you have that in your mind, it's simply a process of designing your life to match your vision. Write down your vision of your future and let us move toward it today. My Life Funnel Framework is a done-with-you system where I have a vested interest in helping you achieve your ambitions. Let me paint a picture of the lifestyle you could be living in as little as 90 days. You wake up from a full night's sleep free from the 9-to-5 grind. While you slept, your personal assistant added 3 new clients to your program, which means the bills are paid for the month and the rest is money in the bank. Once a week you jump on a group call with your clients, and the rest of the week you can fill with activities you enjoy. Every month your business grows with no additional effort on your part. Is that what most people dream of? Most people work toward this, but they make one huge mistake. They try and do it on their own. This is why I created the Life Funnel Framework, which is a plug-and-play system that builds your dream lifestyle on autopilot. Let me show you the Life Funnel Framework. You are watching this video because you run an online coaching, consulting, or software as a service business, and you may not yet have a high-ticket offer, or you may have a high-ticket offer, but you are struggling to find proper clients and scale your business. I will show you exactly how to scale your coaching business fast and up to $100,000 per month. Many gurus will tell you to spend your time and energy in Facebook groups or run paid ads, which is not the way to do it. You may be getting 2 to 3 leads per week, but we show you precisely how you can get up to 30 leads per day. In my Done With You program called Life Funnels, I set up and automate the lead generation process and send up to 30 red-hot sales leads to your calendar per day. I use artificial intelligence to find the exact match for clients eager to buy your service. I'll show you how to convert these leads into sales and scale your business. If you get this right, your business is going to be successful. Let me show you how it works. Hi, my name is Jeff, and I have been helping people just like you get clients online for over 25 years. One of my clients has earned over $50 million online in 18 months, and another made $3 million in 12 months online using the same system I am sharing with you now. I am not saying that you will be a millionaire, but if your service and message are a good fit for your market, you can easily make tens of thousands per month with my Done With You Life Funnel system. What would 25 to 30 bookings per day look like for your coaching business? Do not worry, I do all the heavy lifting for you. A dedicated personal assistant will find you daily hot leads from social media, send them to your custom-built website with your video to invite them to a discovery call, and your personal assistant will conduct the calls and close them into your program. You can focus 100% of your energy on creating the best experience for your clients and getting results. How do you know this is for you? If you own a B2B or B2C business that delivers digital or remote services, consultants and coaches that do one-on-one, group coaching, or virtual events, online service-based businesses, including information, online training, done-for-you services, digital marketing agencies, or software as a service, why should you not do your own marketing or lead generation? For 25 years, I have preached to my clients, do not do your own marketing. 1. You need an outside perspective or third-person view of your business to effectively convey the benefits to your market. In other words, you cannot promote yourself. 2. You do not have time to reach out to hundreds of people a day, follow up with them, book meetings, and do discovery calls, to then have them on as a client and fulfill your service. You can never scale your business if you do everything yourself. 3. What happens if your marketing channel gets banned or shut down? Your business suddenly stops. With my team, we switch over to a different account and pick up where we left off, and you never have to worry about losing business. 4. Did you get in business to work more or less? Most people get into business to make more money in less time. Time freedom is the key to a successful online coaching or consulting business. Here are some of the clients we have helped scale their business to with our Life Funnels system. Brandon scaled to $110,000 within 90 days using the Life Funnel system. Olivia made $13,000 within her first 14 days with the Life Funnel system. Alice made $16,000 within 35 days with the Life Funnel system. Ella went from $4,000 to $45,000 a month with the Life Funnel system. Roxy made $17,000 in 30 days with the Life Funnel system. Shireen made $15,000 in her first 28 days with the Life Funnel system. How do we help you scale and automate your business? We don't run Facebook, YouTube, or Google ads. We do not post in groups on Facebook or LinkedIn. We do not have you do social outreach yourself. We do not do email marketing. Why? These are outdated marketing strategies. The market is saturated. You burn a lot of money on ads before seeing success and low profit margins. Posting in groups and doing social outreach is simply time consuming, and you only book a certain number of clients yourself. Instead, my team uses a Done With You framework. This appointment setting framework has proven to give my clients 8 times better return on investment when compared to running paid ads. Here's how it works. We use an outbound appointment setting strategy. We have trained appointment setters who work exclusively in your business. They work on their profiles and not from yours. Each comes with 4 profiles. That's 2 Facebook accounts and 2 LinkedIn accounts. The reason for the 4 accounts are that you are limited to inviting 50 to 70 people per day on Facebook and 250 to 300 people a week on LinkedIn. Plus, the accounts are at risk of being banned for any reason, which is why you should never use your accounts to do social outreach marketing. They do social outreach marketing on your behalf and take clients through the Life Funnel system I set up for you. The result is that your daily discovery call calendar is filled with eager and qualified clients. What does the Life Funnel system look like? It's a complete reflection of your business. The Life Funnel system includes social media profiles, about pages, testimonials, landing pages, customer management, an integrated booking calendar, an email and SMS text messaging system, private membership areas for your clients, a payment system, and video promotions. Your appointment setter connects and engages your target audience daily. After establishing a relationship, your appointment setter reaches out with a 4-point message using our high-converting template. Your appointment setter then invites them to watch your video sales letter, which I help you produce on your phone during the onboarding interview. I will show you how to construct a video demonstrating that you can solve their problem. As a business owner, you need to focus on sales and delivering transformational services to your clients. This is truly a done-with-you program. I will be there every step to guide you on how to scale and automate your business. This system allows you to work on your business and not in your business. It will find clients for you on autopilot while you live the life of your dreams. How do you scale your business with life funnels? We start with just one appointment setter generating you daily leads. After you close 2 or 3 clients into your service, you can choose to upgrade and add an appointment setter that will double the number of daily leads. You can continue to add more appointment setters until your lead flow is at the level you desire. Once you start getting 6 to 8 sales calls per day, I will help you with your next hire. Your next hire will be a client success manager that will conduct all your discovery calls and enroll clients into your programs and services. The question is, are you ready to take your business to the next level with my Life Funnels framework and to scale your business using automated systems that will give you more money and time freedom? If you are, then let's get on a discovery call and see if we are a good fit to work together. I know I can help you generate the life of your dreams. I look forward to speaking with you on the call. I hope you enjoyed the video presentation. I want you to set up a discovery call with me, but before you do, here's some testimonials of some people that used the Life Funnels framework just like you and got some tremendous results.
And I can truthfully say I was in 2 minds about joining. But my experience thus far with their program has left me absolutely speechless. My sales coaching business was stuck on $10,000 before joining. And I can say I'm about to have $110,000 a month for my business. You know, they were quick into helping me hire the right team, which had an impact from the start in getting the quality leads that I needed. This had helped me have the freedom to work on my business rather than in my business, as I got to delegate the leaner tasks to my team, for truly allowing me a life-changing experience.
Hey guys, Alice here. I've started my holistic health business early in my career, focusing to help busy professionals to live a healthier lifestyle. I've spent thousands of dollars on various coaching programs with very little to show. I was still stuck and unable to really get my business off the mark. Thank them for how they have guided me to achieve all of my goals. The program's layout is super easy to follow. All I had to do was implement the exact steps that they had provided me with. I was able to lock in my very first $16,000 within the first 35 days appointment setting strategy. And I am now able to work with hundreds of hardworking professionals.
Hi guys, Olivia here. I'm a holistic health coach and I work with busy professionals from all over the world. I was stuck with finding quality clients for my online program, and it was taking a lot of my time reaching out to get clients on call with me. So I took a leap of faith. We quickly implemented the appointment setting blueprint strategy into my business, and that's when things really turned around for me. For this program, for only 2 weeks, I've made $13,000 in sales, and I've managed to book 18 sales calls for my business. I'm truly grateful for the whole team, but especially for allowing me to focus on the things that I really love to do.
Hi guys, Roxy here. I'm a nutritional coach with a passion for making a positive impact on people's lives. I was struggling to achieve my one-on-one coaching goals as simply time was not allowing me to achieve more. The level of professionalism that I was exposed to, I'm extremely thankful for, as I was a bit skeptical when first joining, which is a normal thing within today's world. I was struggling with my sales results on my social platforms. After joining, I managed to book 18 sales calls within my first 12 days, not needing to spend anything on paid ads. I made my first $17,000 within my first 30 days, as I was able to turn my passion into a high-ticket offering. I encourage my peers to join today. You'll thank me in 30 days from now.
I'm a yoga instructor. My company was really struggling. Within the first 28 days of joining, I made my first 15K. It was the best decision that I've made for me and for my company. I was definitely on the fence about joining, but now I can say my online company is booming. The way him and his team have handled my business, I'm so grateful. And if you're thinking about it, do the right thing. Take it from me.
Hi guys, I'm Ella. I'm an online fitness coach practicing my passion over the last 6 years. I never knew the actual potential of my coaching business. I used to work long hours serving my clients without giving myself a break. I had no other option as this was the only source of income. It allowed me to earn more by basically doing less. I have now more time to spend with my family and friends. Before joining this program, I struggled to grow my business past the $4,000 mark. I'm proud to say I'm currently on $45,000 per month. Really great team to work with, and I would highly recommend anyone that wants to grow their business to join this program.
The next step is to set up a discovery call with me. So just click the button below, set up the discovery call. I look forward to talking to you soon. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to break down how to grow your YouTube channel so that you can get more viewers and possibly get monetized and make money with YouTube and off of YouTube as well. I'm going to show you step by step what I found out over the last 18 years of being on YouTube and how you can get started today and shortcut your way to getting your first 1,000 subscribers, to getting monetized quickly on YouTube, and how to build the perfect video so that you can get and make money passively using YouTube and YouTube systems. If you haven't been on my channel before, my name is G Allan Roberts. I'll be your freedom artist and mentor along this process, taking you from economic slavery to economic freedom here with Retire Younger podcast. Retire Younger podcast, we talk about retirement using non-traditional methods of getting cash flows, becoming financially free, leaving the financially free lifestyle that you've always wanted to live, leaving your 9 to 5 and joining the online cash flow community. I don't teach, hope and pray methods of making money like stock trading or trading crypto and hoping that you're going to make money with those, because you don't control those, right? I only can show you ways that you can do things that actually give you control over what you're doing so that you can grow that over time and build passive cash flows. I use a combination of social media marketing, cash flowing real estate, and cash flowing business acquisitions that has little to no risk on your part and give you high leverage. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so and put in the comments subscribed. And when you do that, at the end of the month, I'll pick 5 people to upgrade to my pro version of my course at gallanroberts.com. If you go to gallanroberts.com, that's GALLANROBERTS, you click on the first link, you sign up for my free mini course, and you can get started today. I'll teach you step by step the system of monetizing social media like YouTube and getting the most amount of money. You can make up to $5,000 a week by monetizing your social media channels and making money with them. I'll show you step by step how to do that. Go and take my mini course at gallanroberts.com. Also, you can set up a discovery call by clicking on the discovery call link at gallanroberts.com. Now, I've been on YouTube since 2005. That's 18 years. I've had a lot of ups and downs with YouTube. I've tried to game the system. I tried to do SEO marketing with the YouTube. I tried to upload daily. I tried to do a bunch of things, but I was making a lot of mistakes. And recently I discovered a few mistakes that will save you years of time here on YouTube and allow you to get monetized very quickly and start making lots of money very quickly. First of all, you need to focus in a very narrow niche. I focus in affiliate marketing in online investment. Wrote a book called Retire Younger, which I'll share with you in just a minute. That's the type of market, and that's who I talk to on a daily basis. But I could also go into other niches like art. I'm an artist. I could do art niche as well. I could do other things that I'm interested in. Yeah, you get paid per thousand views, right? The financial niche is what I'm in. I'm in the financial, make money, long-term investment, cash flowing type of investment market. I talk in that market because it has a high per thousand clicks. Many niches make around $4 per thousand clicks. You can make 20, 30, or $40 per thousand clicks in the financial markets. That's one reason I'm in this market. The other reason is there's so many different affiliate programs in this market. Thing to consider a certain niche. What kind of advertisers would advertise on your videos? What kind of products could you sell? What kind of services could you sell through that niche? So let's say you're in the backpacking niche, hiking, backpacking, those type of things. There's a lot of products that you could sell in that niche. There's a lot of travel packages that you could sell in that niche and so forth. You could probably do very well if you were versed in that hiking, off-grid living, right? So if you're in that market, you can make a lot of money. Think about that and then just narrow in on that niche. And so only make videos on that particular niche and upload those. Ideally, you want to upload those on a daily basis. And you could make videos that don't show your face. You could just do all graphic videos and have a narrator. Average cost to a team create that for you is about $60 a video. In certain niches, it might be a little bit more. You have to hire a script writer, you have to hire a video editor, and then you have to have somebody that actually posts this, manages all the marketing of these videos, make sure everything's up there correctly. Content manager. It costs about $60 a video for that. If you're to do it yourself, it would cost less, but it would involve more of your time to do so. The key is to have 33 videos up on a channel. 16 of those should be based on keywords, and 17 should be based on other videos that are in your market. Some of the videos that are already in your market, and then just recreate those videos, do it with your own style and spin, and create a little bit better of a video. Upload those to YouTube and put them on your channel. YouTube looks at your first initial videos and it determines where you fall in line. Ideally, you want YouTube to find your audience. You don't want to have to go out searching for an audience. There's already audiences built on YouTube, and YouTube just plugs your channel into those audiences. And so let YouTube figure out who your audience is. You just create content that's based on a particular niche or audience, and then YouTube will place you in that niche or audience. Make good videos. The third step is called the 3 T's, right? You got thumbnails, title, and tags. These are all very important. The most important thing is your thumbnails. Your thumbnails need to catch the eye and create the interest to click on your video and to watch it. A lot of the views that you'll get coming up in the suggested videos is interested in certain type of videos, such as backpacking, then your video will show up and your thumbnail is the first thing that they see. It needs to catch their eye and incentivize them to click on it. So some of the things that you could do is create what they call a 3-layer video thumbnail. Basically, you're going to have one background layer, a middle image of some sort floating off this background area, and then you're going to have a text thing that kind of overlaps the background and the middle ground image. So that's a 3-layer image, and then you should have some kind of bright color or like a bright neon green or a bright red, and put arrows where you can. An arrow usually shows, subconsciously tells them to click on the video if you put an arrow in there of some sort. The elements that make up a good thumbnail. As an artist, I learned having the elements of design is one thing, but actually knowing how to put them together in the right sequence and the right combination is really what makes an artist. Hire out somebody who can do thumbnails or create your thumbnails yourself using Canva or Photoshop or some other program. Now, the title is the second most important thing on your video because it affects the click-through rate, the amount of people that click through to your video. The title next to the thumbnail, the most important thing in the video. Your title, you should highlight the most important element of your video, and then you should highlight the most important audience. The number one tent for backpackers, the number one tent for hikers, those type of things. Year date in there for 2023. So it makes it relevant to today. So they're like, oh, I am planning on taking a hiking trip in 2023. What is the best tent I could get? That would make a good title. You should have those three elements. The key component of what the video is about, the key audience, and then the key date, the yearly date. And that way you can update it every single year. Put the date in the title so you can update the title to 2024 next year, right? That your video evergreen, and you can continue from year to year. The last thing is tags. You're allowed 500 characters in your tags. Use all 500 characters and create tags. You can use a tool called vidIQ and find the most relevant tags, or you could look for other tags from other videos in your niche. Just take their tags and put them in your video, and then continually use those same tags in every single video so that when one person watches your video, the suggested video is going to be yours because it has the same tag structure. Suggestion, suggestion, suggestion. Have a high converting thumbnail and a high converting title, and you will be successful with this very quickly. Next phase in doing a YouTube video and growing your channel, your subscriber base. At the beginning, you're not going to have very many subscribers to your new channel. Building it on YouTube itself is kind of a slow process. What I recommend that you do is you build up your other social media profiles, such as Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and then invite those users, those subscribers. On Facebook, you can build up to 5,000 subscribers on Facebook or Instagram and do it very quickly. And when you do that, then you can invite them over by sending them a direct message through these platforms and inviting them to subscribe to your YouTube video. You can set up a special link. If you look up auto subscribe link on Google, you'll get the special link that you can send to somebody in a DM, and they click on it and they automatically are subscribed to your YouTube channel. So that's a quick way to do it. The only thing with this sending DMs, you're only allowed 50 per day. Persistent on sending out 50 DMs per day to your social media channels, you'll be able to grow your YouTube channel very quickly with your subscriber base. Your videos are starting to getting views on YouTube. The next step would be to look at your analytics. Once you upload your 33 videos, you created your subscriber base, you made sure your thumbnails, your titles, and your tags were correct. Then look at your analytics. You can do by using vidIQ. I think it's like $20 a month to upgrade to the pro version. Look at your analytics inside of your YouTube videos. See which ones of those videos are getting the most clicks, the most views, the most watch time, and then just double down on those type of videos on your channel, because that's what YouTube is telling you is the most popular information from your channel is these type of videos. Double down on these videos, make more of these videos, different varieties of these videos, think of different audiences, because once you start getting views on your YouTube channel, then you got this narrow audience. Then YouTube starts expanding your audience. It starts growing it into sub niches of audiences. So you not only have hikers, but you have backpackers, you have day trippers, vacation people. Those are all in the same genre, all sub audiences up on YouTube. That's how you grow your YouTube channel. For a minute, I just want to talk about going to gallanroberts.com. It's a free mini course you can sign up for. You just click on that first link on gallanroberts.com. That's GALLANROBERTS.com. Click on the first link and you will be taken to sign up for the mini course. Just leave your email and you're signed up. Also, you can set up a discovery call with me if you want to learn or talk about a certain topic in more detail. I'll be glad to talk to you. And it's also free. Now, if you haven't learned about Retire Younger or read the book yet, I highly recommend that you go to gallanroberts.com, download the book by leaving your email, and you can get access to this book for free. You can also go to amazon.com and purchase it for like $5. It's pretty cheap. And then you can get the full book. So in the book, I talk about how to start your own cash flow system and how it's built around this idea of the story. It was my first meeting, my only meeting with my great grandfather. So when I was 10 years old, my grandfather lived 8 hours away. So I only met him one time in my life. And that was when I was 10 years old. My grandmother took me to meet him. And he was sitting in his chair, smoking a pipe. He had this little mustache, and he had these cuckoo clocks up on the wall. And it was just amazing to see all the cuckoo clocks and just him that pipe and the smoke around his head. He put down his pipe and he said, "You're just in time." And he points at the wall. All the cuckoo clocks go off, and it was like the 4th of July in there. It was just like, and it's like, wow, it just blew my mind at, I was 10 years old. I was amazed by the whole experience of the cuckoo clocks going off. And then he took me by the hand and he took me out to his back door and he showed me his garden. And his garden was full of flowers and all this greenery. And he had this little koi fish pond and we fed the fish for a few minutes. And then all of a sudden something caught my eye. It was like sparkling off in the corner of the garden. And he said, "That's my money tree." And I was like, "A money tree? I didn't know money grew on trees." I was 10 years old. And he goes over there and he pulls off this silver dollar pod, which looked like a silver coin. And that's what was sparkling in the sunshine. And he hands it to me and he said, "If you plant this, you'll have your own money tree." And so that idea stuck with me. I'm now 50 years old. All these years, what if I could have my own money tree, and what if I could make my own money tree, right? The idea is that you have the power to grow your own money tree. It's all about you nurturing and growing your own money tree. And it's separate from your 9 to 5, because your 9 to 5 is never going to allow you to build a passive income that you can grow over time and be able to live off of. Everybody has their own threshold of what retirement looks like. For some people, it's only a couple grand a month. For other people, it's tens of thousands of dollars a month that allow them to retire from their 9 to 5. It's really up to you what your threshold is. But there's several different models. We use 3 different systems to create passive cash flow. One is social media marketing, the other one's cash flowing real estate, and the third is cash flowing business acquisitions. And I'm going to talk about all 3 of these here in this rest of this podcast, how you can get involved with this with little to no money out of your pocket. So in real estate, it's all about having 3 components: have an investor, a seller, and a buyer. Find, fund, and sell. It's all about this. You can either be the investor who has all this capital to invest in real estate, and we purchase real estate with a deep discount and get high cash flows with those real estate. So it's a safe, secure, long-term cash flow with tax benefits and high rate of returns. But if you're not an investor, you don't have the capital, you have little to no money to invest, that's fine. That's okay, because you can be a facilitator and still benefit from this process. So I should teach you how to be a facilitator in this process. That's why I lay it out in this detailed manner, so that anybody can follow it. Anybody can follow this in their own way and work with private money investors and make this happen for them. So I talk in detail in the book on how to do this system. I look for a few types of people. Either you are an investor, you have capital. So these are people that have 1031 exchange investments that they want to move into other investments. self-directed IRAs or Roth IRAs that they want to move into investment and get high yield cash flows, hedge fund investors or hedge funds themselves who are looking for assets to give them high yields. We work with those investors as well. Home family offices, high income earners are people that make six figures or more per year and are looking to have their money work for them. We offer stable, high yield investments, long-term investments. So if you're this type of investor, I would like to talk to you. Send a discovery call at gallanroberts.com. We invest in single family residence, private business acquisitions, and you can do it entirely passive through our team. If you have the heart for people in senior care or going into senior care, there's over 2 million people every single year from now until 2030 that are transitioning into long-term care. This is where they have to leave their home and go into an assisted living facility because they can no longer live by themselves at home. They need the capital to do that. It costs $4,000 to $8,000 a month to do that. What we do is provide funding for long-term care participants, seniors who are looking for long-term care. We provide full funding for that. This brochure talks about how we do that. If you're the type of person that likes working with seniors in your local area and you want to speak to them on a regular basis and show them a roadmap where they can move into a long-term care facility without the financial burden of paying for that facility, they can have it fully funded with no money out of their pocket. If you're that type of person who wants to talk to those people, then call me at gallanroberts.com to set up a discovery call. I'll walk you through the process, and you can make up to $5,000 to $10,000 a month doing this particular process, just networking with seniors. Let's get into the framework part of the call. Like I said, we do social media marketing, we do real estate, and we do business acquisitions. 3.5 million business acquisitions out there. So if we build up enough capital with our investors, we put them into a cash flowing business acquisition. We're raising $9 million right now for our business acquisitions. So if you're an investor out there, you're looking to move capital before the end of 2022, then give me a discovery call at gallanroberts.com. For everybody else who just starting out, they want to build their first passive cash flow, then here's the framework that you can use. You can go to gallanroberts.com, sign up on that first link. I'll send you inside the members area. You'll get this free top 100 affiliate programs. What you do with this affiliate program sheet is you click on each individual website. You click on the bottom of the page where it says affiliate program. You sign up for that affiliate program. You replace my link with your link, and you create your own Google spreadsheet just like this, okay? Once you do that, then you can promote it through social media. Okay. So you create short form videos on Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok videos. When you do that, you'll start growing an audience based on your short videos. And I show you exactly how to create these short videos, what to say in the videos, how to post them, what's the most popular method, how to avoid your videos getting blocked. To create these videos, the easiest way right now to get views and grow an audience is by using short form videos. YouTube announced recently that they're actually going to monetize these short form videos, and they're going to do so to eliminate the competition of TikTok. On TikTok, you don't get paid hardly anything for your videos, but on YouTube, they're going to start paying you quite a bit of money for your short form videos. They just have to be original content. That's how we do it. We also talk about one of the affiliate programs in here and promoting that as a CRM for local businesses. And I show you there's a whole program that I have in there, how to contact local businesses using other tools and other automation tools to reach out to business owners, then get them on the CRM and show them how they can grow their Google Maps, Google My Business listing, and get more customers and clients locally by having the 5-star reviews on their Google Maps automatically through this tool, and automations, how to automate emails, automate text messaging, how to automate voice recordings and things like that. And it's all in the CRM. It's a great thing to help them grow their business. You can make up to $300 to $500 per client per month with that system. I'll also show you how to use email marketing to increase your EPC or earnings per lead. So everybody that comes into your affiliate program, I teach you how to monetize your email list so that you make the most amount of earnings per lead. In the mini course, and that's going to do it for this video. Video has been about how to grow your YouTube channel using these fundamental principles. I gave you some techniques how to do that. Right now, there's going to be a video clip coming up to one of the sides of my head. Go ahead and click on that video because it's going to take you to the next lesson on how to retire younger. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.